1 Kings 18. I read from the Institute for Scripture Research, the ISR, because it takes a direct translation from Hebrew to English, Greek to English, Aramaic to English, and Aramaic to English. I like to say and. And and are like the favorite things, apparently. I mean, I don't think so, but then I see myself saying it all the time, so it must be. Yah is the Elohim of the heavens and the earth, the first and the last and the only. Yah is short for YahWeh, YahWeh, no difference. Yah is the most jealous El. He is the only El. He's very jealous. He doesn't even want the names of idols or mighty ones to come to our lips. And his son Yehoshua died on a stake for the sins of all of humanity more than 2,000 years ago. And the letter J is about 600 years old. And, Yehoshua, directly translated from Hebrew to English, is Joshua. And another word for judges is rulers. And I believe annals is chronicles. But I could be mistaken on that one. But I think I remember it, but I could be mistaken. 1 Kings 18. And after many days it came to be that the word of Yah came to Eliyahu in the 3rd year, saying, Go present yourself to Ahab, and I give rain on the earth. Thereupon Eliyahu went to present himself to Ahab, and the scarcity of food in Shomron was severe, and Ahab had called Abadiyahu, A-B with a line underneath of it, A-D with a line underneath of it, Y-A-H-U, who was over his house. Now Abadiyahu feared Yah exceedingly, and it came to be, while Isabel cut down the prophets of Yah. Stuff's going down. And it came to be, when Isabel cut down the prophets of Yah, that Abadiyahu had taken 100 prophets and hidden them, 50 in a cave, and had fed them with bread and water. What happened to the other 50? He had taken 100 prophets and hid them, 50 in a cave, and fed them with bread and water. Where's the other 50? And Ahab had said to Abadiyahu, Go into the land to all the springs of water and to all the wadis. It could be that we find grass to keep our horses and mules alive. Could just eat them. I mean, no, you're actually not supposed to eat those. These people don't care. If you're gonna sacrifice children and worship idols, what's a horse? Seriously. And not have any livestock cut off, and they divided the land between them to pass over it. Ahab went one way by himself, and Abadiyahu went another way by himself. And as Abadiyahu was on his way, then Eliyahu met him, and he recognized him and fell on his face and said, Is that you, my master Eliyahu? And he answered him, It is I. Go say to your master, Eliyahu is here. And he said, What have I sinned, that you are giving your servant into the hand of Ahab to kill me? As Yah your Elohim lives, there is no nation or reign where my master has not sent to look for you. And when they said, He is not here, he made the rain or nations swear that they could not find you. And now you say, Go say to your master, Eliyahu is here. And it shall be, as soon as I am gone from you, that the Spirit of Yah takes you away to a place I do not know. And I shall come to report to Ahab, and when he does not find you, he shall kill me. But I, your servant, have feared Yah from my youth. Was it not reported to my master that I did when Isabel killed the prophets of Yah? How I hid 100 men of the prophets of Yah, 50 to a cave. Oh, I get it. 50 to a cave, not 50 in a cave. Hold on. Yeah, 50 to a cave. Alright, I was reading it wrong. Where was I? 50 to a cave, and fed them with bread and water. And now you say, Go say to your servant, Eliyahu is here, then he shall kill me. And Eliyahu said, As Yah of hosts lives, before whom I stand, I shall indeed show myself to him today. Abadiyahu then went to meet Ahab and informed him, and Ahab went to meet Eliyahu. And it came to be, when Ahab saw Eliyahu, that Ahab said to him, Is that you, O disturber of Israel? O disturber. You can tell Ahab is evil. And he answered, I have not disturbed Israel, but you and your father's house, in that you have forsaken the commands of Yah, and you have followed the Baals, so the lords. And now send and gather all Israel to me on Mount Carmel, the 450 prophets of Baal, and the 400 prophets of Asherah who eat at Isabel's table. Ahab then sent for all the children of Israel and gathered the prophets on Mount Carmel. And Eliyahu came to all the people and said, How long would you keep hopping between two opinions? If Yah is Elohim, follow him, and if Baal, follow him. But the people answered him not a word. And Eliyahu said to the people, I alone am left a prophet of Yah, but the prophets of Baal are 450 men. Now let them give us 2 bulls, and let them choose 1 bull for themselves, and cut it into pieces, and lay it on the wood, but set no fire. And I prepare the other bull, and shall lay it on the wood, but set no fire. And you shall call on the name of your mighty one, and I call on the name of Yah. And the Elohim who answers by fire, he is Elohim. So all the people answered and said, The word is good. And Eliyahu said to the prophets of Baal, Choose 1 bull for yourselves, and prepare it first, for you are many, and call on the name of your mighty one, but set no fire. So they took the bull which was given them, and prepared it, and called on the name of Baal from morning until evening, or from morning even until noon, saying, O Baal, answer us, O Lord, answer us. Yeah, the Lord's not going to answer you. Baal is a idol. But there was no voice, and no one answered, and they leaped about the slaughter place which they had made. And it came to be at noon that Eliyahu taunted them and said, Cry aloud, for he is a mighty one. He is meditating, or he is busy, or he is on a journey, or it could be that he is asleep and has to be awakened. And they cried aloud and cut themselves according to their ruling. Wow, that's insane. With knives and spears until the blood gushed out of them. And it came to be when midday was past that they prophesied until the time of beginning the evening offering. But there was no voice, and no one answered, and no one paying attention. Then Eliyahu said to all the people, Come closer to me. And all the people came closer to him. And he prepared the slaughter place of Yah that was broken down. And Eliyahu took 12 stones according to the number of the tribes of the sons of Jacob, to whom the word of Yah had come, saying, Israel is your name. And with the stones he built a slaughter place in the name of Yah, the name of YahWeh. And he made a trench around the slaughter place large enough to hold 2 seahs of seed. Seahs. Seahs. 2 seahs of seed. And he arranged the wood and cut the bull in pieces and laid it on the wood and said, "Fill 4 jars with water and pour it on the ascending offering and on the wood." Then he said, "Do it a second time." And then he said, and they did it a second time. And he said, "Do it a third time." And they did it a third time. And the water flowed around the slaughter place and filled the trench with water too. And it came to be at the time of bringing the evening offering that Eliyahu the prophet came near and said, "Yahweh Elohim of Abraham, Yitzchak, and Yisrael, let it be known today, you are Elohim in Yisrael, and I, your servant, have done all these matters by your word. Answer me, O Yahweh, answer me, and let this people know that you are Yahweh Elohim, and you shall turn their hearts back to you again." Then the fire of Yah fell and consumed the ascending offering and the wood and the stones and the dust, and it licked up the water that was in the trench. And all the people saw and fell on their faces and said, "Yah, he is the Elohim. Yahweh, he is the Elohim." And Eliyahu said to them, "Seize the prophets of Baal, do not let one of them escape." For they seized them, and Eliyahu brought them down to the Wadi Quishon, Qishon, and slew them there. And Eliyahu said to Ahab, "Go up, eat and drink, because of the sound of the noise of rain." And Ahab went up to eat and to drink, and Eliyahu went up to the top of Carmel, and he bowed down on the ground and put his face between his knees, and said to his servant, "Go up, please, look closely toward the sea." So he went up and looked closely and said, "Not a speck." And 7 times he said, "Go again." And it came to be the 7th time that he said, "See, a little cloud as small as a man's hand is coming out of the sea." And he said, "Go up, say to Ahab, hitch up and go down before the rain stops you." And in the meantime it came to be that the heavens became black with clouds and wind, and there was a heavy rain, while Ahab rode and went to Yisrael, and the hand of Yah was on Eliyahu. Yisrael is Yizre apostrophe E with a half a check mark L. And he girded up his loins and ran ahead of Ahab to the entrance of Yisrael. Interesting.